Hey there, welcome back to the table. Getting ready to continue this, but before we do, I want to show you a map. This is just something I got off the internet. Um, so you start in the monastery, which is roughly here. Then we walk this way to the road to Arnica, and we came down the road south to Arnica. And I just want to help you to understand, like, the open world portion of this game. From here, the world's our oyster. We can go any direction we want. Um, the direction I told you we're going to go is to Trenton, which is here. So basically, we're going to go south and then east. And largely because there's a fountain there that gives us intelligence. Intelligence will cause all of our skills to increase a little bit better and stronger. And the earlier in the game you get that, the better. It is totally viable and feasible to go north. Oh, excuse me, I'm all of a sudden coughing there. It is totally viable to go north to the Impani base camp. And the way this game sort of works is the Impani and the Trang, which are here at Martin's Bluff, they're opposed to each other. And you can be a spy for either one, join sides with either one, and you can even be a double agent, and do missions for them. And so they are on opposite ends of the map. And yes, you will spend a lot of time in the game going back and forth between the two because, they want you to steal things from the other camp or whatever. So there is going to be a period of time that we're going to be dealing with that back and forth. And then I would call that like mid-game. And then as you get towards the end game, you're going to start dealing with Raypax Castle, Raypax Rift, which is over here in the top right, and then the Beijing and Sea Caves area as well. And this is, all the stuff that's the prelude to Ascension Peak, which is the very end game here at the top. Now, at any point, you can travel around the world, and there's a trail that goes literally the entire circle. Now, it's not advisable at our current level because, like, for example, you can get into the mountain wilderness probably no problem, but then somewhere along the way, there's going to be some guardian along the trail that you have to get past. And he'll be like level 30, and then you're just going to get wasted. So the mountain wilderness is just way too difficult for us to go through right now. so that's what makes it even worse, is like you go up to the Umpani base camp, and then you got to come back down and around to get to Martin's Bluff. But yes, from Martin's Bluff, there is a little trail. It doesn't show it here. It goes into here, which is the Southeast Wilderness Clearing. And then the Southeast Wilderness Clearing also goes up to the Wilderness Clearing up here. Well, actually, it says Southeast over there. This is not quite true. Or maybe it is Wilderness Clearing. I might have it wrong, I guess. I would swear Southeast is actually in the Southeast. So I think they got this wrong. I think the two names need to be switched. But anyways, you get my point. The point is there is a path that goes from here into this wilderness clearing, which then leads up to Raypax Rift or to the Sea Caves. This is and then it does show like water caves here. You go from the Umpani base camp through this Mount Gigas, or Gigas, and there is a series of caves that takes you into Beijing that way as well. So there's a lot of different ways to get somewhere, but there are guardians along the way. Not a whole bunch, but just enough to make it so, okay, well, let's go straight to Ascension Peak. I mean, you're just not going to make it there. You will run into some fixed level bad guy that is just going to be at a fixed level way higher than you. That's the issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Trenton. And like I said, it's totally viable to go to Umpani first. Now, why would you go to one versus the other? The reason to go to Umpani is they do have some books for sale there. So again, you're searching for magic, certain types of magic. And so by going here later in the game, you're basically delaying how soon you get that magic, especially if you have a bishop. There's also some really high experience point missions where everybody in the party gets the experience, There's also a bard up here that will join you. His name is Sax, and there's also a Trini uh, ranger that will join you. She seems super cool, but they both suck. Not because they're not good for your party; they're actually both great. It's just that they don't join you for half of these. Like, they won't go to most of these locations in the game, and that's what makes them annoying. They put RPCs in this game, which was a fantastic idea. If there's any flaw with this game, it's that. The RPCs just won't go with you into the places that you need them. Okay, and then Martin's Bluff has the Trang that we were talking about. It is a whole series of missions as well, and also sources of experience points. So you can't go wrong going either way. Now, what I like to do is I'm trying to go to Trenton. Like I said, the intelligence thing earlier in the game, the better. The other thing I want to do is I want to get the RPC that does go with us to every location. The only place he won't go with us to is this, it's not even listed on the map here, but there's a Rapax away camp. He won't go there. But he'll go everywhere else. He'll go into Beijing, he'll go to the Ascension Peak, he'll go into Rapax Castle. He just won't go to this away camp. So, anyways, what I want to do is get him as early as possible, because he's basically going to be the same level as your party, and I want to be able to control where his points go when he levels up. So the earlier you get him, the better. But that is a tall order, because there are some Guardians we're going to have to go through, and I don't know if I can defeat them. So I'm sort of experimenting here. I did beat the game, but I beat it with getting him much later. I'm going to try to get him much earlier this time around, and I don't know if it's possible. But it won't be time wasted, because because we have to go to the swamp no matter what, and if we go to the swamp, we can go to Martin's Bluff and get things going there. Now, the last playthrough I recently did, we went to Trenton and we killed the breeders, and then I more or less stopped after that, because I recognized I wasn't developing my characters, the way they probably should have been, because those breeders were extremely hard to kill. The one thing I can tell you is I wasn't doing as bad as I originally thought. Those breeders are hard to kill no matter what. That's just a really tough battle. We probably would have been fine continuing that playthrough. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and at least get to there. I don't know if I'm going to clear out the whole Trenton area and kill the breeders and all that all in one go. It's not necessary. You do get some experience points, but I want to get this dude. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. So we are currently in Arnica. We will be leaving here shortly. And just to help you with the map, this is the Arnica-Trenton Road, and this is where we're going to start going south and then east to head to Trenton. And we are at that level where these mobs can be easy to kill or hard to kill. And we got to be really careful with our... And I mentioned this in the last playthrough, but these buildings, you can't go into them. They are teleporters. When you go to the Impani base camp and the Trang base camp, they have teleporters that will take you back to here. So it's a nice way to make it so you're not traveling so much back and forth. Alright, there's usually a group here. I got my stamina way down low. Oops.
I'm ready for you.
Everybody rested again. We're getting really lucky. There should have been... There's going to be a spawn here. No, there isn't. Nothing. Wow. Okay, there is a graveyard here with some good opportunity for experience points. We're going to skip that for now. I want to get my party formed first. The graveyard is probably a little tough for our current level, but it won't be tough next time we come back. And there is a retro dungeon, but I think we need to be closer to level
It is
20
trapped.
to do those. I really do. I don't have...
I hear you. I'm ready for you. I hear you.
Splendid.
Alright. Nothing super fantastic. We will take the leather boots, though, and put those to use. Slowly get rid of all these booskins. Oh, there's a group right there. Okay, those are Picus. They punch really hard. And I don't know if they will see us and turn to us or not. They're just standing there. Like a deer. Yep, and then they're going to keep going. The problem is, I will get surrounded if I move towards them. I want them to be able to, get us here. And I think we'll pass on them for now. We do need a Picus egg. But maybe we'll get one later. They're not the worst in the world to fight. It's just they do hit really hard. So you got to be very careful in that regard.
The creature crept
This
towards
guy is
them.
friendly to
Who
us.
goes there? Taken care of.
No fear.
Those are not. Well, I don't know. Oh, they're over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we got ourselves a pickle. Let's go ahead and... I don't need Soul Shield against these guys. I'm just looking. I'm gonna go ahead and cast it anyways, just for the points. Have nothing else for her to do. This one, yeah, I need to rest. I don't have my fireball. We'll do a level 2 fireball. They're gonna move towards us, so I'm just gonna put it right there.
Right then.
And we're gonna use our Jack-in-the-Box. That does work against these guys.
Taken care of.
And we're gonna use piercing pipes.
I understand.
And we're going to
I'm on it.
do a bless. And this guy will help us. Yeah, they're all gonna basically move before we get a chance to go. But the good news is they don't have enough movement points to get all the way to us. Alright, killed one.
Not good.
Killed one. And only one. Okay, let's... Now we're stuck using Ice Ball. Let's at least get a level 2 Ice Ball going.
Right then.
And then I will go ahead and... Yeah, we'll just do a prayer for now. They will start surrounding us. So let's see what happens. They're going to absolutely surround us. The few that are scared are going to run away. They're low enough in hit points that it looks like... Yeah, we killed a bunch of them, but this is looking good. We're down to 5. So they're halfway gone. Yeah, we're fine.
Nothing surpasses the thrill of the hunt.
Oh no. That is great relief. I understand.
bats are running away. There's nothing I can do. That's the thing about that terror spell. It's sometimes annoying in this regard.
Thank.
Then what's going to happen is I'm going to go rest, and those bats are going to wake us up while we're resting. Because they're still roaming out there. Come on already. I think the graveyard's straight south of here. There we go. We got 2,800. We got some nice skills. That wasn't too painful. So if you're looking for a mace, there's one right there. Always free for the taking. There should be a holy water over here as well. We'll leave it there for now. No point in carrying it around at the moment. This is a nice little resting point. Not to say that we won't get ambushed, it's just more of a...
You bellowed?
Even if we do get ambushed, we're going to be fine. And we
À
probably
votre
should
service.
raise his skills if necessary. So yeah, we're just trying to get the magic points back so he can cast his fireballs again. And that all worked really well, actually. So
You bellowed?
now our usual routine.
I'm ready for you.
Okay, here we go. Oh, bunch of bats. I'm actually okay with a battle, I just don't want to be surrounded by them. They do see us, so I'm going to back up some more. So they're coming, but they're getting out of sight. This is the part that's weird. So if I go back too far, they'll somehow not see me anymore and then just fly right on by.
Looks like a challenge.
Here we go. We got ourselves. So the Twilight and Shrieker are fine. I think the Twilight are actually higher level than the Shrieker. Yeah, the Twilight's level 9. That's very strong for us. I mean, what level are we? We're 8. So, yeah, they're higher level. Yeah, we definitely don't want to be surrounded by Twilight bats. The next level would be Vampire bats, which can be very troublesome. But we do need a Vampire wing. Or maybe we don't, because I'm not really using anybody who uses maces, but... Sorry, I just took a drink of my coffee. Yeah, let's do this. There's not much I need to do to be ready for them. So for example, I don't need an element
Right
shield.
there.
I'm just casting it just for the points.
All right.
And we're gonna wait.
Avec
since
plaisir.
I'm cursed. I'm gonna let him come to me. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a bless. Sure.
I'm on
level
it.
2 bless is fine. I don't want to put fear on these ones anymore. And yes, we will use piercing pipes.
I understand.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to all fly in and line up perfectly for a piercing pipe. And we don't even have to move, so... There we go. So these guys obviously can't attack because we need them to move in closer. So we'll go ahead and, you know, I don't need to do this, but I'm going to just
Right there.
because that'll help me level it up.
All right.
Both of these guys ended up going first. So we lost theirs.
Vos terrible
Yeah, we're gonna get these guys like nothing.
Right then.
I don't have anything to really even do. Guess we'll do a rest.
All right.
I understand.
Right then. Vos terrible Bucky.
Nothing surpasses the thrill of the hunt.
There.
So let's see, what do we do here? We got our fire and our water magic to go up, which was the point. Alright, I'll take it. So these are spots where we can easily rest again. I think I have at least one more turn I need to do. And I do here. I'm gonna need more than one. Oh nope, this is it. We are there. Okay, so we're in Trenton. Now, the path between here and the tree is not safe. And we do get intercepted a lot.
Better
by
look
some
this way.
things that are not fun. But I'm gonna drop into the water.
You know this place? Trinton. Trinnies live here. Not too bad with the five-finger discount skills, but upstairs, they haven't got all their crackers on one platter, if you know what I'm saying. I'll tell you something, though. These little buggers...
There's two.
I see something.
Alright, so I'm sorry I cut their lecture short. So getting out of the water is challenging, but there's this little ramp right here that if you hit it just right. Maybe that's the wrong ramp. Let me, oh, it's this ramp here. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So we're gonna end up on the other side of the river, and then these are the most annoying creatures ever. And they
Alright.
are definitely coming to us.
Avec plaisir.
Okay, so we got all four of these. I am going to get Element Shield up.
Right then.
Element Shield, I think, is for sure going to help us. The Soul Shield,
All
I don't
right.
think will help us. Let's go ahead and see what we can get it to do. So
His hair
he
is
just shot,
swirling him.
for example, an arrow where the Missile Shield should have helped us, but it didn't. And now we're poisoned. So I got two choices. I either charge them or I retreat. So if I go back down, I'm basically gonna go down until they can't see me and force them to come closer. So I'm gonna do that.
Taken care of.
Either now we'll come up and
I've got a knack for it.
Vos terrible Bucky.
I understand.
this is
I
actually a perfect use
understand.
of piercing pipes. And a great chance time for a fire or ice ball.
Right then.
This is about enduring now.
What has happened to me?
I think I caught something very bad.
Demon Rasti. I am afflicted with a
Oh dear.
Alright, so we all have some damage. So it probably wouldn't hurt to, some heals in.
With pleasure.
I didn't get my pierce. This is the part that's annoying, so I have to face like... I'm either gonna put those guys behind me or the other ones. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these guys off first.
All right. All right.
I'm not a big fan of this ice ball spell, but it does
Right
hit the
then.
spot for this particular battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off this guy behind us and then turn around and deal with these other ones. Twice. I don't have the mess up, which probably contributed to that. One.
Right. Right then.
I'm not going to cast spells anymore. Alright, the one thing we don't want to have happen
You guys
is this
are
big guy here.
good.
Hogar,
I
good
think
battle.
you best.
but probably a little out of our,
I have
out of our
recovered.
league right now. And he is moving towards us. Come on, he's really close. Gotta get over and hide from him.
So he recovered.
Oh, he's
That is
coming right to
great
us.
relief.
Come on, no, no, no.
Get him, guys.
Oh, come on.
I'm on it.
Right, the best I can hope is that we can
Taken
terrorize
care
him. We absolutely need
I'm on
bless. The soul shield and all that stuff is not going to help
Alright.
us against this guy. This guy is just raw. He's going to punch us hard. I don't have an answer for him other than
Right then.
we just got to kill him as quickly as possible. And that's not much of an answer. We do have people really low on health, so I do have some healing to do.
All right.
I'm gonna keep attacking with as much stuff as I got. This is all about damage here. So,
Taken care of.
there, that works.
Lactane.
I think I
So he's
kicked
turning
it.
around. He's coming back. So it's not like we get to enjoy this. Looks like he's too far away at the moment, but that's fine. I can do Guardian Angels or I can wait and heal them. This is where it gets tricky. I'm going to at least do some Guardian Angel,
Alright.
although he's going to punch right through them.
With pleasure.
Okay, so he's still running away. I don't want to chase him. I'm okay with just seeing what our arrows do. get him down to 340.
Demon Rusty, da Grand.
He won't be scared forever. Although, what's interesting is he fell down in the river.
Taken care of. That plague is taken care of.
I wonder where the heck he went. Probably
Look
shouldn't
at
be
that
chasing.
creature.
Oh, there he is. So he's still scared, but now he's coming right back to us again. What a jerk. I probably should have been happier about this.
Right.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do
on it.
that. Let's get him
Taken
feared
care
again.
of.
Although it looks like he still has the fear on him. Get that going. Already got armor plate. Probably wouldn't hurt to heal the gadgeteer a little bit. There it is. One hit, he's unconscious. So now every time this guy gets hit, he's taking double damage.
Right then.
That's the issue.
All right.
Oh, now he's running away. Down to 143.
Titolo Latin.
So he
Of course, we're wildly missing with all of our shots. We hit him for 1 damage. This is one of those things where he could still, in one... Because he attacked 3 times that round. If he would have hit all 3 times, he could easily kill one of our characters. And so I'm in this precarious position of, do I hunt him
Right
down,
then.
or do I let him keep running away?
with pleasure.
His fear eventually does wear off, I think. Or bless just
Taken
wore
care
off.
of.
I'm gonna just let him run. If we ever do fight this guy, he will be still down to 140 health, so I think we just take our victory and go with it. Now, an argument can be made that we should go get our RPC that we keep talking about first before we get this intelligence. But that RPC doesn't... Well, I mean, I guess to say he doesn't need the intelligence would be foolish, but that's a tall order to have him go all the way. See, and look at that, there's more of those dang things. They just spawn like mad in this area. Alright, so we're in the safe zone now. We could probably camp here with no issues. So I think I will do exactly
Think
that.
I recognize
You
them.
bellowed.
The creature.
All right.
The whole idea of safely camping.
Taken care of.
Completely surprised me there. Never had that happen to me before. However, we do have Trinies helping us. They're not the worst thing in the world. spells.
Right then.
All right.
Okay, he just cast Paralyze on them. What that does. 102 health points is a lot.
Buggerville Peter.
I'm on it.
Less going here. And
All right.
we'll heal. We'll get our spells. Might as well at least get
Right
spell
then.
credits. Just like that.
Lactane.
I'll look around for.
Alright, well, that's clearly not a safe
Where
place
are
to
they?
sleep.
Where are the Rapats you spy for? How many more of you men from the stars must we send to the ground instead? Leave Trenton at once, and we shall not follow. But bring a warning to those you work for. Trenton will unless, you're not actually working for the Rapats. Of course, well, then, that could be interesting. Are you willing to help us?
Of course we are.
I thought I saw something good in you. At last, the gods have answered our prayers. The rats have overrun our city for too long. We will allow you to enter Trenton. Go to the fourth bow and find...
Okay. So, my priority is I want to rest, obviously. Get my magic points back. Hopefully it'll be a little bit safer to rest in here. Then we're going to go and just get the intelligence fountain, and then we're going to leave. Get our dude, and then come back and do these quests. That's my thoughts. I may still change my mind. I don't know. But anyways, let's do this here. I have to pause, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's get that rest going. And do the usual.
Biscuits.
I'm ready for you.
I think the interesting difference that I'm feeling playing with these dedicated casters is I have so many less hit or magic points than the bishop had. The bishop would have hundreds of magic points in each realm, and then here I cast a spell that uses up 12 mana, and it really matters. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of little battles here. We'll go ahead and clear out these portions.
Look,
Here's one of
creatures
them.
over there.
Let's get them, guys.
Alright, so my mages, of course, do I want to spend my points or not? That's really the question here. You know what? And when I'm in that
Right then.
position, I always
All right.
I will use my. I'm gonna cast it just
How
to
promising.
get some points. There we go. left.
I'm on it.
We'll reorient. Oh, what do I do now? I guess it doesn't hurt to do a frost spell.
Right then.
Do a lower level one. And get a heal in.
All right. Pain.
And then I also have cure poison now, so
I think I kick.
there we go. Alright, so this snare of delay, I don't really care for it much, but we did
Thank
use it
goodness
against
that's
the
behind me. Feel like myself again.
and this one has an AC of +1, so pretty decent against air. I'm trying to remember who has a weakness against air. I don't know if anybody does. We're gonna go ahead and give it to our fighter for now. It's really not the best thing in the world, but we'll use it. It's no worse than a ring of protection at the moment. Alright. Pick up a potion. Go through. And this is another dead end. One-time battle kind of situation. With some spiders, I believe.
What is that I'm beast? On it.
The only thing about these guys is they have a lot of hit points, and they can paralyze you. Otherwise, they're not that big a deal. They don't Jeez Louise. They had 9. Sorry, I was inaccurate in my description. This is just heavy, but we can carry it. And then this is the cloak I was telling you about. This is the forest cape. So it is only usable by rangers. So that's what we were waiting for our ranger to get. We'll give that to him. And that's it. And we're going to go ahead and go up this one. Yep.
Taken care
One of these is never a problem. It's only when there's a bunch of them. This one does have 163 health.
All right.
I know I should be doing magic. Maybe I can at least get
Right
this out of the way.
I have recovered. Look there! Look there!
Alright, I got 2 items. That potion of restoration is huge. Okay, this one definitely doesn't go where we want to go.
I see something.
All right.
Like that. Alright. Got ourselves some icicle sticks. Sorry if you're seeing my mouse
have
bounce around.
recovered.
My dog is climbing up next to me. She will not be denied when she doesn't want to be denied. She is sitting on my mouse arm right now.
I think I kicked it. Feeling a lot better.
Hello, Mindy. How are you? Yes, this is your character. Right here.
I hear
Or
you.
no, not that one.
You bellowed?
See,
Which one is her? This
I'm
one.
ready
There's
for you.
There you are. You're my healer.
I see something.
I understand.
I understand. Nobody's ever considered your farts to be healing in nature. All right. All right. Then we got a cutlass, which is really a worthless weapon to add to the game, but it's there. Then we do the middle one, which also doesn't go where we want to go. Well, no, it does. Never mind. That's the one we do want. So let's get the last one out of the way. Oh, it goes down. Hold on, I think I got disoriented.
And so he recovered.
I did. I got disoriented. 1 second. Okay, so the first one, second one, somehow I got into the third one, I think. I guess I already cleared this one.
Well, that is great relief.
Maybe it was this one I didn't do? Oh, maybe I'm just too busy petting my dog and not remembering what I actually did. Okay, yeah, this is the last one. This is where we want to go. Quit distracting me. Alright. She licked my hand in approval. The distracting is necessary. Alright, we're going up. That fountain there is where we started, right? You could climb up this thing and drink out of that fountain. It 50% of the time is just going to hex you and do bad things to you. It's like it's not worth it. The other little bit, it'll heal you.
Look there. Look there. Look there.
So we're just clearing out the little bit we have along the way. The one nice thing about if we did stick to our guns and do this is that there's a lot of great items to pick up just for selling purposes here. And the little fountain we're looking for is quite a bit up. I have seen the game crash whenever you go up and down these things. I should have saved it first. But I got away with it. Alright, so we get up here. This is going to be just a bunch of nothing. As the Trinities push me out of the way.
Look there.
Alright. Now we're going to move our way this way. And I think this is where the fountain is, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Yeah, right here. So I'm going to click on this fountain.
As time moves, so it creates the lessons learned and the ways of fate. I am each one and yet still more. All you've known, seen, and done before. Tell me, what am I?
Alright, so I think there's multiple answers to this, but the answer I always use is memory.
Yes, I am.
And then that 5 intelligence basically leveled Fireball enough. Which I probably made a mistake. Oh no, I got to exactly 100 with that. So yeah, now I can do Power Cast, which is very important. Pick up detection, huh? Alright, so these guys get it too. So Miles got it, so did Vi. But here I'm at 55 for the fighter, which is a very good number for a fighter. The Bard, 55 is going to be good. 60 for the Gadgeteer is excellent. 55. That helps me get up to 73, which was very good. And of course that bumped me to 100, which means next time I level up I don't have to put 3 points in intelligence anymore. We can go vitality or speed or whatever. So very happy with that. That's a must do. The other thing that we're right near a shop, so let's go at least stop at the shop, get whatever we can get, and sell whatever we can sell.
Someone is here.
Get a little bit
Oh my.
of this.
What happened? Oh, look at this place. Look at me. I was trying to make a new potion.
Okay.
I am ready. I understand.
Always do that, because that helps the music levels go up. Okay, let's do the buy first. I'm trying to get arrows that are not just normal. So we're going to buy those. We're going to buy those, although I'm starting to carry maybe too many. These resurrection powders I would like to buy. I will buy both of those. Then we're going to keep going. Here's an opportunity to make money.
You need more money than...
Alright, so then we're going to sell some stuff. The Book of Detection, for example, is one of them. The leather legging. Anything that ends in sticks we don't need. And we definitely don't need that tarnished mail. The booskins. He doesn't buy a whole lot from us, does he? Here we go. Get some shields going. We got a whole bunch of these tarnished mails. Amulet of Stillness gets us 4 grand. We'll take that. And then these fire sticks. Superman potion. We got all these heavy heals we can sell. But for now, Cure Poison Soul. Dracon Breath. Razor Cloak. Scrolls. Alright, that should be it. That got us up to 18 grand. We had less than that when we started. Alright, so as you can see, he has a whole bunch of arrows that we can buy. Quarrels. And now all the stuff we sold is in his inventory, so we gotta scroll through all that. Glowing goo. You can pick his pocket and actually get the glowing goo, but we don't have any pickpocket skill going on, so we're going to go ahead and take that. We need the orange goo to go with it. And then here we go. So Book of Relics is identify item. We got that. We have Detect Secrets. We have Missile Shield. We don't have Itching, so we'll take that one. We do need 4 of these. I don't necessarily need it right now. I also need a mystery bottle. I don't need any of that stuff right now, but while we have it and I can think of it, I'm going to do it. And yeah, that should be it. So we actually technically have more money than we started. Oh, no, I need to get the light heals. Where were those? Get 10 more of those. Okay.
Thanks for...
Au revoir.
Alright, we got a little bit of work to do here. Open this up. The Book of Itching we are going to give to...
Splendid.
And then the Gadgeteer is going to take this and this.
Excellent.
And mix it together. And we're going to go ahead and put
Many
an electrode
thanks.
in the inventory. So what this is, we now have Hypnotic Lure. It can be helpful. I have seen it work. It's just that it doesn't work consistently. All that, like, a lot of enemies either they're resistant to it or sometimes they fall for it. But man, oh man, when they do fall for it, it works well. And the one thing I can tell you is the rat breeders will fall for it. So I think that's why the timing of it being here at this location, the rat breeders do fall for this. So that's a good thing. Moving through and looking at our bullet situation. See, we're overweight. So that means even if I want her to go fast, she's not going to go fast. And it's the bullet situation. Strength is just too low or whatever. Carrying capacity. It doesn't help that, you know, see, like, those pants are 11 pounds. That's why you gotta stick with robes. And then this amulet is static, which is sellable, so I should probably get rid of that from the inventory. I don't know what to put in its place, but there we go. That's 2 pounds. That's, oh, there's our poignard. I knew we picked one of those up. Just didn't know where. Now we know. Okay. So I could reduce the number of bullets she's carrying and probably get her within range. I mean, look, there's any variety of options puts her within range. Okay. Let's sort. Go to this guy. So, bear with me, I'm pulling up the what the heck? I guess I closed it. So Jeff Ludwig, I like his website the best. This is what I'm looking at. So if I have a potion of light heal and moderate heal, obviously that's the one we've been doing. If we have a moderate heal with a moderate stamina, we can make a pick-me-up. And I think we hit level 40. No, we only hit 20. So Stink Bomb and Boom Bomb. We do have potions of heavy heals as ingredients here. So once we get to 40 and 50, we're going to start using those heavy heals with other stuff. So, you know, got to be a little bit careful with how much we sell them, but here you can see we have a bunch of them. And then we got some moderate heals. And then we also have some light heals going on. And as far as everything else goes, I'm going to move this to my other monitor so I can read it while I'm talking to you and looking at my screen. So at level 40, a cure-like condition and a heavy heal is a thing. And alchemy is only at 22 at the moment. So we got a ways to go. But as I've painstakingly shown, if you do this, it does work.
Splendid.
At raising the level, it's just, it's a little painful.
Splendid.
It also helps with
Splendid.
the alchemy, or identify skill. Artifacts is the word I was trying to think of.
Splendid.
Oops.
Splendid.
I have started to at least get a little more efficient at doing this. So you just split it and then merge it.
Splendid.
Then put it over here and identify it. All in one swift motion. It's a
Splendid.
little better than trying to split them out and sort them.
Splendid. Splendid. Splendid.
Okay, so we just made a whole bunch of heavy wounds, heavy heals. And if we keep going down, we have a lot more. Oops. So 15 more of each. And there it is. Alchemy went up to 23. It's undeniable. It works. The next thought that went through my mind is, well, maybe it also works if I
Splendid.
exited more. So, like, you know, that worked. For example, for artifacts.
Splendid. 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 Splendid.
So, like, let's check on that. See, none of those raise the alchemy. So it does take a bit for the alchemy to go up.
Splendid.
Ay, ay, ay. This is why you're gonna not want to play the game anymore. It just starts to get boring that way.
Splendid. 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 Splendid.
Okay, so we just made a whole bunch of heavy heals. And there we go, alchemy went up to 24. So, 2 points, 2/3 of a level we gained by doing that. And
À
then
votre service.
we also still have the ability to try to get it to go up that way, which it never
Well,
seems to
hello.
do.
I meant to tell you about.
Alright.
Trenton is made of many boughs, 7 in all, and the last is sacred. It is an illusion where everyone meets their own shaman to learn of their destiny. Well, most times anyway, the shaman comes to those who are ready.
Okay. So now we're going to do our magic again.
I am ready. I understand.
Sell, and here you can see we have a whole bunch of potions of a heavy heal that we just made. That put us up to 19,000. And I'm gonna sell that many more. So we're at 25,000 now.
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
Farewell!
After all that nonsense, we better save this, right? Don't want to go through that again. Okay. Mission accomplished. We hit the fountain, so we don't need to keep exploring this. And if
Got
we did,
trouble over
there's
here.
fairies in there to fight and all that jazz. We're gonna go ahead and just exit. Right back the way we came. And see if we can go get our monk to help us before we continue this journey. He is just vastly superior to Vi, in my opinion, or the rogue.
Locked.
Holy cow! I totally forgot that.
I
was
hear
there.
you.
Oh, someone has left a snare for
I'm
us.
ready for you.
I hear you.
Right, it's a catapult trap. That's not good. That'll send us right off the tree. Nothing super exciting there. However, the poison dagger is super good. And since we got one cursed item, we might as well have two. And now we got some decent damage going on both sides. Down, down, down. And this is just a matter of navigating the maze again, which can be frustrating. It's the far one. No, it's not. Did I really just go down the same one I just did? There we go. Alright, so from here,
I see some sort.
I may be doing a lot of Brave Sir Robins and running. I need to have my wits about me. Oh. He's back up to full strength. Actually, he's a little bit less. He's a little bit weaker. The other one was 400 health. Oh, come on. Let's see if we can get by him. We did. Okay. This is one of the guardians I was telling you about.
I'm ready for these guys.
We have to fight him. He's level 9. He's not the worst thing in the world. He will swallow us whole.
I understand.
So, what do I want to do? Do I really want to spend...
Right then.
I'm just going to do...
All
one
right.
stuff. Let's see how this goes. This guy should be easy to kill. So 125. We got him down to 62 already.
Demon Rasti, do
He's running away because he's blinded. Just like that. I don't think he drops anything. But he's guarding the way to the swamp. So, level 8, which is where we're at, easily able to take care of him. Now, there's stuff here. There's several things. There's,
You guys hear anything about Croc?
Yep, the swamp. Just
you
as
read.
icky and gooey as I remember it being. You know, they used to have frogs here the size of a house. Maybe we'd better keep our eyes open.
the crocodiles will attack 3 or 4 times in the same round and do massive damage. But they can easily be killed. It's just a matter of who gets the attack first. Crocodiles can be a problem. There's some spitters that can be an issue just because they shoot and poison you. There's little amoebas that go around that aren't the worst thing in the world. The wasps can be threatening, but so a couple of things. There's a spot here where if we made a deal with the Ratkin clan, there's a spot here where the Dark Savant shows up and he's all upset because his destiny or his astral domine got stolen. But we didn't trigger that yet, so we're not going to run into him. Basically, to get to the monk, I need to get to the other end of this map. We're in the bottom left corner. I need to get to the top right. And there's some camouflaged creatures.
This battle will...
Okay, these guys spit at you. So...
Avec plaisir.
I've sighted
6
a
of them.
creature.
Just like that. So what we can do is we can hide.
Taken care of.
Make them move to us. Get out.
I'm on it.
Just gonna hide again. Make them come to us.
Taken care of.
Okay, that wasn't bad. I think it's because we're lower level than normal. Because, like, if I go through and I clear out that whole Trenton tree and kill the breeders, these guys we end up fighting out in here are tough. Those guys were super easy, and I think
Now
it's because
is the time.
it might be because we're lower level. These guys are not. They also shoot.
Taken care of.
And are annoying that way. There's 9 of them. We're gonna do the same strategy. Hide behind a tree. There's 9 of them, so it's hard to hide behind all 9, but you can see on the radar here, they're moving in. Just like the frogs did. They attack a lot more than the frogs.
With pleasure.
Okay, so just a matter of taking them down one at a time here. One down, 8 to go. Alright, so this is where it would not hurt. Just start pulling out the big guns. Let's try an ice ball
Right then.
first.
All right.
Wouldn't hurt to do piercing
I
pipes.
understand.
Ooh, let's try one of these.
Taken care of.
His health worried me.
Taken care of.
So there was one millipede that looked at this thing, but now there's several more. We killed the one that was looking at it. Looks like this one and this one also got distracted. So if they're pointing at us, they're not distracted. Maybe just two of them.
Unbelievable.
Spells. We gotta get all the way across the swamp. And there's only so many places you can rest in the swamp.
I'm on it.
Something else is coming. I don't know what that is. Looks like it's another millipede.
So he recovered. Plaisir.
I'll look around.
Oh, there's Pegasus somewhere here.
Behold, a creature. I had a feeling I was getting better. Ready for you.
Okay, the Pegasus are gonna kick our butts.
Our hero has achieved great things. I have recovered.
Yes, it is. Ha!
Although we did just gain a bunch of levels, which is awesome. I need to go north, so they're behind us. Let's keep
I
them
see
behind
some
us.
sort of creature.
I wish. Oh no. I need to go this way. So it's southeast for a while. Great. Well, let's get leveled up. Yeah, we'll give her Guardian Angel. For sure. 3 more points there. Then the Bard. Music, communication. Our fighter. There is a helm you get that gives you 20 intelligence. It's just, I don't think I can get it soon. So I never play assuming I'm gonna, like, where I'm gonna stop giving myself intelligence. It might work though for the priest who needs a whole bunch. So fighter, yeah, it's strength and dexterity all the way. Close combat, sword. Let's help the bow out a little bit. Then the gadgeteer, correcting our mistake from the past. And those are progressing quite nice on their own.
À votre service. Avec plaisir.
I'm ready for
So,
you.
here they come. No, we don't want this. We don't want this. We're gonna go down. ignore those black spots. Those are basically fire pits.
Bad news dead ahead.
Yeah. Not surprised there. So we're running. Oh, there's the Picuses. Yeah, there's enemies everywhere here. Okay, where are we trying to go? To be honest, I think we need to go that way. So I think I went too far over. So let's go north.
More prey.
Ignore those dark spots. Yep, right there's the bridge. Oh, and there's something on the other end of the bridge. So, gotta be careful again. There's two sets of monsters over there. Picuses and... there was something else. Looked like a big frog or amoeba. Well, the good news is we're going this way.
Look at that creature.
Now, there is a guy who has a shop. He was on the other side of the bridge. We could have gone there to sell stuff. And you can go...
This lot is no...
Alright, so here we go. We got the 5 frogs. Yep.
Avec plaisir.
Hopefully these are the... See, these ones have way more hit points than the last set that we ran into.
I gotta do something about these wounds.
I don't think I can dink around with these guys.
All right.
We're gonna do that. Let's get an ice ball going.
Right then.
And
I'm on
probably
it.
need a bless as well.
Promise.
Ishtar Marizan de Volo. Ridimon Rasti. Oh, sur les ground. Taken care of.
Right then.
All right.
All of our buffs are gone.
I think high
Wait,
time
we're
someone
dealing
healed me. Bugabub Gita.
I'm on it.
I do like how they get bloodier as you hit them. It's just, you know, say what you will about the graphics. I give them credit. Okay. I've been trying to run through the swamp and avoid things, but this is a really good spot to rest. Because we could get our backs up against a wall, and not too much. I'm not saying it's the best
You
spot. It's just
bellowed?
good. Let's get some Shadowhound going. Before
À
we
votre
rest,
service.
I know it's
I'm
a
ready
little
for
silly,
you.
but we probably should get our skills up. Which, if we get ambushed, I won't have any spell points left to do the ambush. That's a risk I'm going to take. It is nice to see the divine magic just shooting up. Alright. So get those spell points back up. And there it
Better
is.
look this way.
This lot is no match
These
for
are only
me.
12 hit points each. I don't think this is a big concern.
All right.
Do some piercing
I
pipes.
understand.
There it is. That was the easiest 2,300 experience points ever. There's another group over here, as you can see. So if I try to rest again, they're gonna come.
You bellowed?
I don't think I need to. I think we were basically at the point where we... Let's see. The detect secrets is never anything we need. Like I said before,
Ready for you.
magic screen these guys. The magic screen and the armor plate are must-haves. Everything else we're good. I probably should have tried to identify items before we slept. That's okay. And then, yes, there is a way through here. And there's those picuses again. Still walking around. If they are going to come for us, we want to stand right here. The problem is they're going exactly where we want to go. So, let's stop being wusses about it. I'm gonna go ahead and do
All right.
basic soul shield. We're going to give them a warm welcome. Magician style.
Right then.
And actually, this is not a bad idea.
Taken care of.
Against these guys. Now, when you see the red like this, they view these as friendlies. That's the reason why. If you can target one of them, which for whatever reason they're not letting me do, I don't know if it's because we're hiding behind this wall. It won't let me. It's assuming that I can't shoot around this wall or what. But it's not letting me target them. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and
I understand.
get all of our spells in order.
Saram Bhagavad-gita. This lot is no match for me.
With pleasure.
And we're gonna bring them in.
Right then.
All right.
See, they're all fixated on that bulb. Wow, this is like the entire flock got fixated. That's amazing. That's it, working perfect. Alright, well,
Right then.
I understand.
Right then. Right then.
that one's running away. We do have one that got angry at us. And we got a slime. But if you had all these guys targeting us, each of them with 60 health points each, that becomes a problem.
Avec plaisir.
Right then.
I don't know. See, that's the thing with the priest. I never know what to do with the priest. I mean, I really maybe need to start getting her on the front line so she could just swing her mace during moments like this. It almost makes me think I should just have a lord. But the problem is, the lord doesn't learn spells quick enough.
I've got a look for it.
I understand.
One thing, 60 health points per Picus is not a trivial amount. There are worse ones out there, let's just put it that way.
All right.
Okay, so the slime poison, or Other than that, we seem to be okay.
All right.
Right then.
Oh, Picus is coming back. So is the other one.
Demon Rasti. Ground.
Two people paralyzed now.
Avec plaisir.
Like they were easy to kill. That's what we like to see. All those skills going up. Alright, so where are we at? We're getting close. It looks like this is the edge of the map, but it's not. This is going to go over and it's going to split to the left and right, and we want to go left. Oh, actually these houses are worth visiting too. They
I've
especially are
sighted a
worth visiting
creature.
if you have a samurai, which we don't.
That plague is gone.
So we got two people paralyzed at the moment, so I don't really want to take on this new set of creatures that are out here.
And so he...
We've got one back.
À votre service.
The divine magic to go up. Oh man, more of those. 65 health each. The only good news is they're all low level.
I think I kicked it. Feeling a lot better.
Okay, so these are all. If they're not decent, they're at
I
least
see
decent
something.
to sell. And yeah, this guy spotted something, which I think is what I was referring to earlier. Hold on a second. What did he spot? Oh. Heavy shoes. Alright, there should be a samurai helmet here. Not to keep the suspense going.
Look there.
There it is. So, obviously not very helpful to us, but if you have a samurai, this is another reason why you want to go into the swamp early like I'm doing. Is you get a nice... I mean, that's end of game helmet for them. Okay, I do want to keep going this way.
I've sighted a creature.
They had
know he was
no
there.
Right
fear.
there.
For
Slime
the
snuck right
enemy
up on
was
me.
weak.
Alright, what do we get? A claymore. There are much better swords out there. Let's hope that we can get one soon. Okay. There is stuff over here. There's
Behold,
stuff
a creature.
everywhere. I'm trying not to like explore the swamp at the moment. I'm just trying to get through it. And that is a challenge. And those are probably the picuses. So let's get to the edge. I do want to err on the side of the north. If I'm going to go around these guys. Because the road splits and we want to take the road that goes north. Which I
Look
think
there.
we're on the right one. I didn't even know that was there. I think we're making it. gotta be close. Just straight ahead here.
I
There will be
think I
another
kicked
guardian
it.
we're gonna have
Feeling
to
a
fight.
lot better.
I just don't remember what it is.
Hey, listen, guys. I
Look at
just
this.
remembered that I have a business meeting with some of my associates. I'll have to catch up with you later, okay?
Jerk.
What's the word on the street, guys? That's what I said.
I'm sure it is. Alright, so he will stand here until we leave the area, and then he'll go back to Arnica. Not much to say, really.
Look me up, Ray.
He does this all the time, that's why he
Farewell.
stinks. The one interesting thing is, okay, so his items got added back. It doesn't look like we got his poison daggers. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're going into what's called the mine tunnels. Now, this is relatively safe for the first little bit here. There's going to be some hidden items along the side of the road. But we're going to enter an area where it starts to open up really wide. And there's just group after group after group. It's actually pretty challenging to get through. I mean, we might even level up. The fact that we made it here is awesome. And yes, this is the area where the monk is. We just have to get to him, technically, and get out. We don't even have to, like, complete the area if it's too challenging. The real challenge here is just go up and get him and get out. Alright. I think because those daggers were poisoned, he kept them. Which is interesting. They sell for good money. And he's like a wuss. He's not even willing to do the mine tunnels. Okay, this is where we're going to start getting attacked. They come from up this hill. And I mean, the RPC we're looking for is literally right at the top here. Right in one of these shacks. So, there's a ton of bees and stuff that come.
Can you see who that is?
There's a group, I hear them walking around. I just don't see them for whatever reason. There they are.
Something is creeping around.
Looks like a challenge. I'm on it.
Alright. We should probably...
Right then.
All right.
Now you might be thinking, hey, this is no worse than Arnica. And it's not.
More prey.
The thing that I got swarmed by that almost killed me, those bats are a problem. But there's these hornets. And obviously none of these guys are the hornets. So we might actually be okay here. I mean, these are just a 38 hit points. I'm just gonna keep going. See, that one we didn't penetrate. Hit him twice, but didn't actually do any damage. These bats are shriekers, so they're the higher level ones. Yeah, we gotta get some healing going here.
All right.
Right then.
Avec plaisir.
Not good.
My.
Fantastic
I wonder why he didn't cast his spell.
All right.
I understand.
I see some. Oh no! Latin.
Most terrible and button.
That is great relief.
That plague is gone.
Right
The
there.
RPC we're looking for is right there in that building, so we're super close. If we just kill these guys and get across this field.
Something is creeping around.
Ram Bhagavad-gita.
I have recovered.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Okay, that guy's just gonna sit back there and shoot.
Amos Rami Bhagavad-gita.
Oh, take that!
This is such a weird battle. All my range guys are shooting at him and missing madly. This guy's easy to deal with.
Recovered.
All right.
Doesn't come around the stone, so he can't shoot at us anymore.
Avec plaisir.
Now he'll run up to us. There it is.
Don't forget.
Lots of great skills. Okay, I know I leveled up, but don't do it out in the open field. I'm telling you, they just like
Another
seem
one of
fun
Savant's
and-
little toys. This one seems to be broken.
RFS 81 determining presence of
So we're gonna be
Master.
friendly.
RFS 81 reporting for
And then we're going to give him. There should be a NAS 81 something something here. Right here.
RFS 81 applying NAS to systems central router.
25,000 experience
RFS
each.
81 Savant Android Trooper reporting for duty, Master.
And I think you can ask him some basic questions.
The Master, all powerful, the
So he thinks that we're the Dark Savant, which is funny.
repeat, the Master, all scanning.
Anyways,
RFS 81 reporting for duty.
so there we go. So with the extra 25,000, we leveled up again. So he is a level 10, and we're not even level 10. So he's actually higher level than the rest of us, which is fine. We're sitting at 183,000 experience. He has 358,000. So that's fine. We'll catch him. Because we level up quicker than him, except for our ranger, of course. But having him at higher level is fine. The 70 strength, excellent. The dexterity is low, so he's going to miss a lot at first. But once we get that dexterity up, his punches will land. It's also really difficult to find weapons and stuff for him. but we will eventually find them. And then one thing I forgot to mention is the Gadgeteer, as they level up, the gun levels up with them. So we're at Mark 5. So we started the game at Mark 1. And the things that you'll see change is, for example, the blind percentage is now 10%. I think when you started the game it was maybe only 1%. Don't quote me on that. But it's adjusted to improve speed. So there you go. So it's going to shoot faster. It has an enhanced laser flash unit. Gives a higher chance of blinding. There's my point there. And now it has a dart attachment, which means we can use darts, and a laser flash unit, and a blades attachment. So the laser flash unit just means it can blind. The blades attachment means we can now hook throwing daggers to it. So the point being that is, when the Gadgeteer levels up, these additions are being added, and we're not even paying attention to it, but secretly or silently they're being added, and we can now do more things with our gun. So I don't have to just use stones with this. I can start using, throwing darts and other things. And yeah, now it has a chance to blind, and as we keep leveling up, it's going to consistently get better and better. So that's one thing. The other thing is, this guy, there's one area he won't go into, but the entire game he will stay loyal to us. So that's why we wanted to get him, and get him early. And the fact that he's level 10, was great. I mean, he's actually higher level than the rest of the party. So that's good. And now let's level up our mage, which we don't need to do this. So we'll do 3 in piety. And then I'm actually going to do, in my opinion, the best thing to do is the vitality. It increases carrying capacity, also the hit points. 34 hit points is horribly low. You want to be over 100 to be even remotely safe against some of the endgame guys. But I don't think I will get that high with the mage. And then we got 1 point to spend and a million things that I want. But I think for now I'm actually going to be okay with saying I will hold it. And we now have power cast, so we want to put 3 points in power cast. That just means when I cast my fireball, it's going to penetrate any resistances that the higher level enemies are going to start having. So, actually just right click on it, it'll tell you. Cast a spell with such force that it increases the original effectiveness and duration of the spell and makes it more difficult to resist. It will go up on its own. So as he's casting spells, it does go up on its own. We do need the Wizardry to go up. And then we got 3 more points to spend somewhere else. Where do I want it to go? That water magic, for example, if you want that frost thing to be more effective, we should put 3 more points in here. I'm looking at this other stuff and wondering, should I really be raising that up? The one thing I may want to make higher is his soul shield, which is earth magic, I believe. But I think I'm going to stick to my guns like the original plan. We're going to go ahead and just keep bumping up fire. There's another bit of wisdom that's in the forums, and that is to raise something from level 11 to 12, like a skill. Like to raise this from a 14 to a 15 requires a lot less effort than raising this from a 47 to a 48. So the logic being is when you have 3 points to spend, don't spend it on something like this. Spend it on something like this, because that's points better spent. Now, I sort of subscribe to that. However, I do make exceptions, as you can see. The power cast just needs to go up, period. These other ones are just really nice to have. Anyways, we'll go ahead and finish him.
À votre service.
Let's level up our ranger. Get those senses up. And I still don't like any of these spells. Now we're up to 27. I'm gonna bump that. Alright, we just hit 100. And I think I'm also going to do vitality again for the same reasons. And then remember we had carry capacity issues? The vitality will help. I have 3 points to spend. Silence is a good one. I don't disagree with that at all. I still think I can get a book for it. So I'm gonna just wait for now. 3 points in divinity, no matter what. The Iron Will, okay, this is probably not as important to crank up. Although piety is the controlling attribute. Basically, it's a resistance to magical spells and side effects, such as paralysis and fear. So it's not the worst thing in the world. The question is do I not want to put points here? You know what, I'll go ahead and do it. And then, I'm going to apply the same principle and just put 3 more points there. And we're more or less good to go. So we're going to go ahead and sneak in some heals.
Yes?
And yes, I did do this with Vi instead of
You
my
bellowed.
main character. Largely, because I'm nervous about resting here. But we are going to rest.
Let's
Just like
get
that.
him, guy!
That's why.
Right then.
All right!
I forgot they're not going to move towards us.
Those terrible Waffen.
Taken care of.
I understand.
Okay. I still need to get my rest in. The rest of them are still here.
This
Here they
battle
are.
will be child's play.
Taken care of.
Oh! His health worried him. More prey.
So there's more people moving about. So he's blew everything. We didn't heal him from his poison. We are going to try to get camp going.
RFS 8.
And here they come. 6 bats now.
Taken care of.
See what I mean? It's just like, there's not a lot of opportunity to... I mean, getting in here and getting your guy is different than getting out. I'm just gonna stay in here and wait.
With
so
pleasure.
they can come to us. Wherever these things are.
Behold, a creature.
Like, look, they're way over there, and so, like, why are they... This shed is clearly not doing a good job of making them not see us.
Instruction confirmed.
I noticed they didn't give him anything to throw. Let's look at his skills. He's at 8 on everything. His martial arts is through the roof. So we definitely want him to be a fist puncher. You don't need dual weapons when you're a monk. So he's doing great on everything there. So then it's just a matter of... So we don't want to equip him with this kind of stuff. You know, we're gonna give him like darts. And we're gonna split in half.
Taken care of.
So,
Got trouble over.
I understand.
What are they doing? Stupid pets.
Exterminate.
That was only 500 experience. Those weren't even like tough bats.
I see something. Look there.
Alright. Mail mittens and power packs. So mail mittens can be used by even these guys. Alright, so let's get them beefed up. Our
You
buffs are gone.
bellowed.
I'm ready for you.
Okay, so if we wanted to clear this area, which right now wouldn't be a bad time, we gotta climb all the way to the top of this mountain. Maybe there's a better chance to rest somewhere else. Now there is a place to walk down here. It's really just a dead end. And these are not the wasps. Mosquitoes are
Like
the
that.
easiest of all the wasps. And I don't know why is this guy not throwing with his feather darts? They still do bad things to you. It's just they are the easiest to... There we go. Now he's throwing. Alright, that was simple enough. So yeah, climb this big hill. And yeah, down here it goes to a dead end. There might be like a few hidden items there, but there's like nothing there that I can think of that was noteworthy. Just stuff you can maybe pick up and sell. Here might be a decent spot to camp, for example, because it's off the beaten path. There's absolutely nothing behind us other than swamp. So let's try again.
Taken care of.
Like this happened immediately. 1,000 experience points. Holy cow. That was really good. Alright, everything's looking good.
You bellowed?
Yes, I bellowed.
I'm ready for you.
Alright, we got it to a great spot. Now, we are halfway up this hill, so let's just keep going. So it goes up and up and up, and then there's going to be eventually an entrance to a mine up here. I don't remember everything perfectly. Like, this is a dead end, but there's always something at the dead ends here.
Look at that.
I don't even know if I want to carry it. It's 28 pounds. We'll go ahead and take it for now. And then, it actually goes to a point, like, where it gets so steep that you can't go backwards anymore, and then you'll fall back on the hill, and then you have to climb up the hill again. I want to say there is something here, though. Maybe not. I thought there was something, like, on it, so you had to basically step off to go get it, and then, of course, you're coming back around. It's just another way to get around. If there was enemies blocking you or whatever, and you're trying to get back down the hill. So we're going to wind around here a little bit, and eventually we're going to find, like, a shed. There's a lot of stuff going on. Like, there's also, for example, one of these rocks opens a door, because, see, we're getting into an area where there's Trang. And so this little thing basically kills you. So you wonder if it's going to be a bad idea. It is definitely a bad idea. And so basically the Trang Empire doesn't want us coming through. So you got to come back and click on this rock, come inside. Basically it's just a button that opens and closes the rock. And come over to here and you can disable the force fields so we can avoid the metal plate. That metal plate causes like a collapse
Life
of all kinds of
form.
stuff. I'm going to pause real quick and I will be back and we will start to enter the Trang Empire here. Let's save it first. And now I gotta find my pause button. Okay, I am back. I don't remember exactly what these people do, but it's mostly just for show here. Oh. Actually, those buttons do something. I don't know if I want to be pressing them or not. I did save it, I guess. Let's keep trying. Interesting. Alright.
The Watcheress told me you would be arriving. There is much work for us to do for the Empire. But first, you will need to speak to Zant. He is inside our fortress in Martin's Bluff. I will let him know you are coming.
I think this is actually an RPC. A samurai RPC, to be exact. I don't think there's anything else to really do here. That's fine. Let's venture on. But obviously he won't join us until we talk to Zant, which is the basically their king. And there's only one thing to do. Be very careful here. This is easy to step on.
I've sighted.
Let's get 'em, guys!
And I don't think I need to do anything here.
I'm on it. All right!
They're really not able to surround us.
All right!
Exterminate.
Just like that. So, like I said, just be careful. You don't trigger this. It causes a collapse of boulders, and it's an instant kill. There's no surviving it. Alright. It goes in a lot of different directions here. There might be some hidden items in a few spots, but here's like one of them. This is a cursed item, but it does increase your intelligence and your mental magic by 10. But it gives you a -4 to your AC, so it makes you easier to hit. I don't think it's worth it, not even in the slightest.
Something is creeping around.
You could argue to give it to a monk, because since they have stealth, they don't need AC. But I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, so
All right!
got another battle. This one's a lot larger. So we're going to,
I understand.
you know what, we're going to do piercing pipes.
I understand.
We're going to use this one to get the bless going.
I'm on it.
And we're going to put some ice ball.
Right then.
All right! Ishtar Marizan de Volo.
Okay, so I just noticed something. I think we're getting 2 attacks in. There it is. So we're attacking twice. And fighter attacked twice because it was a double shot crossbow. Alright, we still got a lot of bats that are coming in. I'm
Right
gonna
then.
repeat that again. And for here, I'm gonna go ahead and do a rest all.
All right!
And let's do another
I
pierce.
understand.
Just because it'll raise my engineering skill, possibly.
Taken care of.
Right then.
With pleasure.
All right!
Destroy.
Pretty much a muffin job, so I'm gonna
no! I understand. Victory!
5,000 experience? Seems like a lot,
we
but
recovered.
it's not anymore.
Oh, that is a
The
relief.
venom sac was much needed. I used one, but we'll take both. Alright. There was some things I really... Oh, we need to identify this. This actually might be a really good... technically it's not. So it's the silent layer, so if we do run across some magic casters, we can use it to cast silence on them. It's situationally useful, let's put it that way.
À votre
Let's
service.
see if we can get our alchemy to go up. Dang time. No, I'll explain this in a second. We did get it to go up once. So, like, why is it being so pesky? I can show you. Alchemy relies on dexterity and intelligence. And the dexterity for this character is 78, the intelligence 55. It's actually not that bad. I mean, that's why we've been raising the dexterity on this character. I guess we're just getting a lot of bad luck. Right, again, lots and lots of stuff here. Goes in different directions. There might be some hidden items. But this is the shed I'm referring to. And a hose. This is a gadget for our gadgeteer. Which doesn't mean it's a device, it's a piece. So we use it along with other stuff to make something. There is a way to get up on the roof. I don't remember at all why this is important. Maybe because we can rest. So, I'm gonna put it in pause mode and then swap out. Let's look at a few things. The first one is this is the custom smithing and the different things that you can make. And then what are the requirements, to get them. And here was, like I was telling you, you need a ring of protection to make an ivory blade, etc., etc. The big item I was trying to make in my last playthrough was this one, the vampire chain. I could never find the chain, although I think that's a guaranteed drop. I just still couldn't find it. I did get the Heart of the Sorceress, and I never found a vampire bat wing, which was annoying. Because that's just a random drop. And then, of course, you got this other stuff like the Zinarix plate and things of that nature. These are some pretty good items. Some of them are even the best. Anyways, what I'm looking for is the gadget list. Here we go. So, we have electrodes, but we don't have this. We already made this one. We're going to find the magnet in Triton and the voltage amplifiers in Swamp, so we'll have this soon enough. This is actually something I do use. Large prism and a laser pointer coming soon. This is helpful. Superman, the metal belt and electrodes. Hinged box and doll, we already made that one. Pendulum and chisel, those are coming. That's a huge late level spell. Yeah, you need to be level 18 and have an 85 skill. We already made this one. We already have that. This one I'm going to make soon. It's not helpful at all. It's just something I would sell. Here we can basically make a microwave ray that casts boiling blood. That is normally an alchemy spell. This one negates air, which basically insta-kills things. Gunpowder, empty bottle. We can make a one-charge sonic boom. That's not very exciting. This one we'll make at some point. There's a lazurite stone. That's an important one right there. That's in the southeast wilderness. We're actually really close to the southeast wilderness. I don't know how how easy it would be. Oh, I actually know where that is. Ooh. There's a really tough battle here, but we could probably steal it and get out without having to do the battle. That's an interesting one. This would be, you need engineering 60 to cast it, so maybe we can wait a little bit, but this is definitely worth going for. Let's see. Detect secrets, not that exciting. Prismic ray, that's okay. Instant death. This is why I don't like the Gadgeteer, I think, because it's like some of these are like, eh. So this wasn't in the game release, so we're not going to get this one. Tsunami, here we go. The hose we just found goes with the bellows. Did you bellow? Right. Raypak's main castle. That's Tsunami. That's a late game power spell. Need to have an 85 engineering. Going to be a while. And then that X-ray chip we picked up. We'll eventually get a scanner, and we can make an X-ray scanner. Okay. That's one of the things I wanted to look at. The other one I want to show you is we're going to go to the maps. Dora the Explorer wants us to go to the maps. And we're in the mines, which I think is part of Martin's Bluff. Let me check. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. This thing. So this mine car controls is the most confusing thing to look at. Like, is this pointing left or is it pointing to the right? That's the, like, if this comes in and this is pointing that way, what does that mean? This, and it doesn't explain it. It just tells you these are the 4 outcomes. So we're gonna do all the outcomes, and I just like to have this up here so I don't spend the whole game doing trial and error. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. We're just going to look for hidden items. There are none. Remember, go to the end of things because there's usually something sitting there. Nothing there. Nothing there. I thought for sure there was something here. Okay. So we are now getting ready to enter the mine. And this is like Indiana Jones style. You got these little carts. You're going to hop in one, hit the lever, and then go. But where does it go? It goes based on this control chart here, which means nothing to me. And I would swear there was something that helps you to read what it means, but I do not recall where that is or what that would be. Okay, so there's a few of these that will drop you let's see. So we want to do up, down, backwards, down. So like, which way are we coming in? Are we coming in this way? Are we coming in this way? I couldn't tell you. And then does this mean we're going to go straight? And then this means we're going to go right and then down and then over? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, and if I do this one, which goes nowhere, so do I go left or do I go right? I can tell you that when we go in, there is an immediate like left or right turn option. So let's see if we go straight, right, right, and then left. Let's see where this thing takes us. It's hard to, because it goes pretty fast here. So here we go. There was a way to go left. That was a hard left. We went right. That was like a 90-degree turn left. And then we went right again. That was a 90-degree turn left I saw there. We went in an open area. And here we are. So so this is a big mountain pass. We get up here. There's a lever. It's basically a nothing burger. There's not even like an item for us to pick up. And you'll recognize where we are. In 3, Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. More than 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Okay, so I saw us make a right when there was a 90-degree left turn, which makes it appear like we're coming in from the left side. So we went right. I would swear we went right again. That's the problem. Maybe we did go left, and then we went right and then left. So we went out this side. So let's see what the next one does. So the next one has us going that way, which I don't know what that means. And then this way, then this way, then that way. So all we're doing is switching those two things. Now this will once again lead us to more or less a nothing burger. But I'm going to check again. And they have us... I can't change the direction I'm looking here. So here we made the hard left turn. Then I made another left turn. I can't tell anymore. It looks like I made a hard right turn. So left, a left, a right. So if I made a left, and a right, yeah, I don't have a clue what it did. Like how those controls took us this direction, no clue. I would swear there's some items in here, but maybe there isn't. Anyways, you just walk around a bit, and then you're going to end up here. Step on this. Get that to lower. And once again, oh, we're going the wrong way. We're all the way back to where that metal plate was. And so yeah, gotta wind around. And sometimes like spawns will appear and you end up doing battles again. It can be really annoying. But here we go. Alright, so there's 2 more destinations. One of them, this one, is promising that there really is loot. So you tell me what that means. Are we coming in this way? Like, I keep seeing a 90-degree left turn when you come in. The only one that has a 90-degree left turn is this one. So you're either going straight or you're turning left. I don't know what does this mean? That it's that way versus that way. It makes no sense to me whatsoever, but this is going to take us to a number of items and a winding mountainous path. So we took the hard left again. Alright, so the number of items is important.
I see some sort of creature. Winning this battle will be...
Okay.
With pleasure.
I'm gonna try to just fight them. These guys, I think, shoot at us.
With pleasure.
That was easy enough. Right, so we got another instrument. Another lyre. Is this another silence? That's the part I don't know. It is. So we got 2 copies of the same thing, so we can sell one of them. I've always wondered, like, should I have a 2-bard party? because there's so many instruments. You only do one per round, so why not, you know, have 2 bars? Because you're gonna be amazed at how many musical instruments we have by the end. And yeah, so we're gonna go here, which that's basically we let loose some rocks that fell down, and once again we're back here. So we got another instrument, and that one was at least semi-lucrative. And then this last one is, of course, the way we really want to go. So we're going to flip it this way, which to me tells me we're going to go straight instead of the hard left. And then this means we're going to go right, and that means we're going to just exit. And that this shouldn't matter up here. We're going to make the hard right, we're going to make another hard right, and then we're going to exit. That's what I see here.
You bellowed?
Yes, we bellowed. Always good to see. Excellent, 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 excellent. All of them going up.
Ready for you.
Oops. So we're gonna save that. So here's the turn. Oh, we made the hard left. And another left. And that time we went right. I don't understand it. I really don't. Alright. But this is the big destination. Now, one thing that we're going to suffer, but we have to do it now, or otherwise this is a pain in the butt to come back to, is there's a giant silver nugget here. This is needed by Pharaoh, the blacksmith, but it weighs 250 pounds. And so we're going to pick this thing up, put it in our inventory, and everybody is going to be overloaded with weight. And there's not a dang thing I can do about it. And we're going to be carrying this thing with us for a long time. So it is going to hurt us a bit. And now here we are. We're going into Lower Martin's Bluff. So the mines are over. We're now in Martin's Bluff. And just to remind you, where did we go? From a map perspective. Oh, I may have... Oh, here we go. So we went to Trenton, we went to the swamp, we went into the mines, and now we're in Martin's Bluff. So we sort of did like a circle here. So we're going to do a little bit here, and then eventually at some point we're going to need to go to the Yumpani base camp, and then along the way we can do Trenton and also the Yumpani base camp. I mean, we can do both, and then eventually, you know, we become the glorious people that we are. Alright, so we are in
Location,
Lower
Martin's Bluff. Hostile presence, Trang. Life forms, multitude, Trang. Data, original home to Mad Martin, Igardi. Now occupied by Trang.
Martin's Bluff. Wow. It's been forever since I've been here. It used to be empty, well, except for the wildlife. Imagine that. Now the Trang have set themselves up here. Winning this back.
Okay,
I'm on it.
so yes, the Trang are here. And this is the vibe of Martin's Bluff, at least the lower part of it. The upper part of it looks like a castle. And yes, we will have various encounters like this. While we're down here, there's going to be a lot of friendly Trang walking around. That as long as we don't upset them, our allow us to be friendly. Sometimes they'll help us, even when like the battles are good.
Exterminate.
Exterminate. Get so lazy.
Oh, take that!
did that. Let's get our cure poison going.
Well, hey,
Well,
À votre service.
something. At least get him leveled up. Guess we're gonna walk around with him poisoned for a while. Hit this button, and now we're in a big area. So we came in here, and we're actually going west.
Our heroes see something on horizon.
So there's centipedes, but these guys are all gonna help us. And we gotta be really careful with casting our spells and all that jazz. I need to pause again, so I'm gonna just stop it right here. Actually, with how long we've been recording, I'm gonna say thanks for watching, stay awesome, and I'll do a new video and we'll continue the battle.